Hello, Tigers. I am Deb Conklin, Chair of the Clemson Alumni Board of Directors.
And I'm Rhett Rutland, President of the IPTAY Board of Directors. We're thrilled to celebrate your students' graduation and welcome them into the Clemson alumni family.
Graduation is just the beginning. Staying connected through the Clemson Alumni Association means joining affinity groups, Clemson clubs, and coming back for homecoming and reunions.
And through IPTAY's Young Alumni Program, your grad can keep cheering on our 21 athletic teams while enjoying discounted giving levels and ticket access.
Clemson's tradition of giving back continues today with a special gift. Your student received a Tiger Paw stamped $2 bill, and thanks to a generous donor, 2 $1 bills were also given back to Clemson in their honor.
These bills are more than keepsakes. They're symbols of how we move fiercely forward, supporting Clemson with time, talent, and treasures.
Be sure to have your new grad update their contact info at alumni.clemson.edu/contact so we can keep them connected to local Tigers and all things Clemson.
Follow IPTAY and the Alumni Association on social media and make sure they watch their inbox for ticket opportunities and ways to stay involved.
Remember, the Clemson family is fiercely ever loyal.
Congratulations to you and your graduate, and go Tigers!
Ladies and gentlemen, please move to your seats as the ceremony will begin shortly.
Clemson University is one of the hottest schools in the country. You guys are an amazing special group to get into the seat that you're sitting in right now. 60,000 people tried to be where you are.
Welcome. Please stand if you are able. The processional will begin with the members of the faculty of Clemson University entering the seating area of the Coliseum Club. Now entering the arena is Clemson University's graduating class of 2025. The stage party is being led by the Clemson University Marshal, Dr. Sarah White. Please remain standing. Approaching the podium is the Registrar of Clemson University, Rock McCaskill.
The posting of the colors is being performed by Company C4 of the Clemson University Pursing Rifles. It will be followed by the singing of our national anthem, performed by Elena Yarborough, a senior in performing arts. Gentlemen, please remove your caps for the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
So welcome. I hereby open Clemson University's graduation ceremony. Today, those who the faculty of Clemson's colleges and schools have recommended to the provost and the president for graduation will come forward to receive the congratulations of the president. Clemson University is pleased to provide open captioning and American Sign Language interpreting for today's ceremony. I would like to invite Sarah Cuthrill, a senior in marketing, to the podium for the invocation.
Let us pray. God, thank you for today and all the tireless days that came before. We thank you for giving these graduates strength as you have led them to this exciting point in their journey. We give thanks as they walk across this stage for all the people that you have brought into their lives to help them become the men and women they are today. We thank the parents and loved ones who have sacrificed greatly and provided love and support in reaching this milestone. Thank you for providing the friendships made who have walked with them through the good times and the bad. Thank you to the faculty, staff, and administrators who helped shape these graduates into inspiring young leaders. Thank you to the university for providing these graduates with a safe place to learn and an incredibly strong foundation to build upon as they go forward into the world. Today, we also pray for tomorrow. Grant them courage to embrace the challenges ahead, wisdom to make sound decisions, and compassion to serve others. May their aspirations be guided by integrity, empathy, and a commitment to excellence. As they embark on new journeys, may they never forget the values instilled in them and the infinite possibilities that await. Please be their guide and their guard as the class of 2025 continue on their journey. Amen.
You may be seated. My name is Bob Jones, and I'm the Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs and Provost of Clemson University. It is now my honor to introduce someone who is an incredible leader for Clemson University and whom I've had the honor of working with for many years. Will you please help me welcome up to our chair, the Board of Trustees, Kim Wilkerson. Thank you, Kim.
Thank you, Dr. Jones, and thank you for the great job you are doing as our Executive Vice President and Provost, a role you have served in for well more than 11 years. As some of you know, Dr. Jones is stepping down as Provost at the end of the year, and he will be serving as our interim president after President Clements retires at the end of this year. Will you please help me thank both Dr. Jones and our president, President Clements, with a great big round of applause for the amazing job they are doing. Good evening and go Tigers. Y'all can do better than that. Go Tigers. Go. Will you also please give a real big, loud round of applause for Alana Yarborough, who did an amazing job singing our national anthem. Let me start by saying to all of you who are graduating today that I am really proud of you, and I'm really happy for you. And I am truly honored to be here with you on this very special day. Welcome to Clemson University's December 2025 graduation ceremony. Graduation is one of the most special days in the life of a university. I'm thrilled that we're here together today to celebrate you, each of you, as you walk across this stage to properly mark this important milestone in your life. You did it. You made it to the finish line. Congratulations. This is the day that we celebrate your hard work and your achievements, and imagine all of the possibilities that lie ahead for each and every one of you. It's also a day to recognize the family members, the friends and mentors who nurtured you, who supported you, and who helped make this day possible. So, to all of the moms and dads, the spouses, the grandparents, the aunts and uncles, the siblings, the children, the friends and mentors that are here with us today, you honor us and these graduates with your presence. I think you all deserve a great big round of applause. And speaking for family, Others wanted desperately to be here, but some were unable to be with us. In some special cases, these family members have been called to serve our country. This high calling has caused some to miss this very important day in your life. We are grateful for their service and their sacrifice. We also thank those members of the graduating class who serve this great nation. These veterans, active service members, and newly commissioned officers from our Army and Air Force ROTC programs are distinguished by the red, white, and blue cords that they wear today. I would like to ask that all veterans in the arena who have served or who are currently serving in the armed forces, please stand or raise your hand so we can give you our thanks. I know that some guests here today have returned home to their alma mater to witness family members who are graduating today. Join them as Clemson alumni. If you are a graduate of this great university, please stand or raise your hand so that we can welcome you home. I would also like to extend a special congratulations to any faculty or staff member who happen to be receiving their degrees today. We are privileged today to be joined by several members of the University Board of Trustees. I would like to ask each to please stand as I call their name and remain standing until all have been called. I ask that you please wait to show your appreciation until all have been introduced. Dr. Lewis Lynn, Ms. Patty McAbee, Dr. Ronnie Lee, Dr. J.J. Britton, Trustee Emeritus. Thank you all for your dedication and your service. We also have with us executive officers and other guests. As I read their names, I will ask each to please stand and remain standing until all have been introduced. Again, I ask that you hold your applause until all have been introduced. Dr. James P. Clements, President. Tonight is Dr. Clements' last graduation ceremony. This is a real treat. Dr. Robert H. Jones, Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs and Provost. Mr. Brian O'Rourke, Vice President for Advancement. Mr. Doug Hollenbach, Vice President for Student Affairs. Dr. Kimberly Poole, Associate Vice President for Student Affairs and Dean of Students. April Purvis, Executive Secretary to the Board of Trustees. Ms. Stacy Miller, President, Staff Senate. Would you please help me thank all of them for what they do for our university?
It is my pleasure to now recognize our academic leaders. Please hold your applause until I have introduced them all. Dr. Sean Britton, Associate Provost and Dean of Undergraduate Studies. Dr. John Lopes, Associate Provost and Dean of the Graduate School. Dr. Anand Gramapati, Dean of the College of Engineering, Computing, and Applied Sciences. Dr. Cynthia Young, Dean of the College of Science. Dr. Sarah Winslow, Dean of the Clemson University Honors College. Mr. Rock McCaskill, the University Registrar. And Dr. Sarah White, the President of the Faculty Senate and Clemson University Marshal. Please help me thank these individuals. Yesterday, we hosted our doctoral commencement ceremony, and all 99 students were eligible to participate in the doctoral ceremony, representing 34 degree programs and 19 countries. Let's take a moment to congratulate these doctoral degree recipients. And now it is my pleasure to welcome a teacher, a scholar, a national leader in higher education who has brought Clemson University to new heights in its reputation and positive impacts on our state and nation. He's the 15th president of Clemson University, and he's my very dear friend, Dr. James P. Clements.
Thank you, sir. You're a good man. Thank you, Dr. Jones. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is my immense pleasure to present to you the graduating class of 2025. Will all candidates for graduation tonight please stand and be recognized? Will the candidates for the master's degree please remain standing? All others may be seated at this time. By the authority vested in me by the Clemson University Board of Trustees and upon the recommendation of our faculty, I hereby confer upon you the master's degree with all of the rights and privileges appertaining thereto, and as testimony thereof, I present you with a diploma from the university. Congratulations. It is now my pleasure to invite each graduate, beginning with the first row on this side, to come forward and be recognized. All others may be seated at this time.
And now, candidates in the College of Engineering, Computing and Applied Sciences. Namratha Abhisara Appaji. Siddhartha Sai Siva Achanta. Rohith Reddy Akapati. Yashwant Sai Varma Alluri. Robert Zachary Anderson. Istiklal Aurangzeb. Francis Ayelkongo Ayoka. Ryan Michael Bakken. Soumya Bandi. Siddharth R. Palala. Rajiv Pandari.
William Bowen.
Carl M. Brandenburg II. William Keller Brandenburg. Busagani Guru Deepak. Alexander Daniel Carter. Rahul Krishna Chamarti. Ramya Nagarathna. Durva Ravindra Chavan. Anthony Dempsey. Murunal Sunil Deshmukh. Lokeshwar Dusanapudi. Nelson Essien. Lily Grace Fender. Pedro Chavez Ferreira. Ria George. Susitra Gnanasampandam. Swagath Madhu Gowda. David James Graham, Terry Green, Samantha C. Hahn, Charles F. Heck V, M.D. Rashidul Islam, Prasad Vishwas Jadhav, Het Chirag Yani, Sridhar K.C., Nabil B. Kamal, Raleigh Joe Keenan, Liam Hassan Kalagi, Tyler Cockmont, Colin Russell Kosek, Anand Lal, Mornay Lambert, Catherine Elizabeth Lease, Asal Lutfi, Duncan Frederick McCain, Tharan Kumar Reddy Medipalivari, Prachi Santosh Ritamoon, Aditya Mohan More, Janani Makoti, Kaushik Kumar Varma Nalaparaju, Reem Nezi Namuz, Megan Elizabeth Nash, Coleman Lewis Nichols, Morgan Anderson Norris II, Ronald Achieng, Astha Pandey, Nauka Patel, Protiksha Paudel, Ceylan Sophia Paz Patino, Marina J. Peets, Gavin Abel Platt, Rishikesh Prahalad, Shubhendra Pratap Singh, Janani Chitra Rajendran, Jared T. Sander, Amy Karen Saister, Samit Reddy Munuru, Likitha Pedareddy, Jenna B. Scarborough, Ryan Gregory Semler, Saitasia Somana Boina, Suyog Sunil Sharnagat, Ben James Shinosky, Sahithi Tatineni, Diego Manuel Terrazas, Connor Jacob Turby Phil, Sagar Ashok Venkat, Daniel Nicholas Visser, Austin John Nathaniel Wagner, Dion L. Wallace Jr., Christopher Andrew Webb, Nusrat Zahan, Chanfun Zhou, William DeAndre Mitchell, And now, candidates in the College of Science. Deepali Agarwal. Omotayo Praise Asanga. Haley Elise Comans. Travis Allen Finch. Shamika Gabrielle Davis. Garrett Christopher Farrell. Christian Michael Tucker. Samuel J. Orr. Giovanna Mitich. Jessica Carol Franklin. Koser Imam. Na Leo. Egwanor Loveth Irede. Raven Angelica Morane. Isaac David Chase Norris. Peter Prevail Ofodu. William Jasper Peeler III. Imali Pereira. William Ransone. Clary Brown Reich. Nyanambika Sinde. Isaiah Amir Singleton. Jonathan Michael Stortz. William Franklin Sutton. Ashley Brianna Wigfall.
How about another loud round of applause for our newest master's degree recipients? Congratulations. Now we will have a musical interlude.
1989, the Class of 39 Award for Excellence was established to recognize and inspire contributions by faculty members over and above the duties for which they are normally responsible to the student body, the university, and the larger community, whether it be the town, the state, or the nation. I am pleased to announce the Class of 39 Award for Excellence for 2025 was presented this afternoon to Dr. Joseph Ryan, the Executive Director of Clemson Life program, one of the nation's premier post-secondary education programs for young adults with intellectual disabilities. Let's thank and praise Dr. Joseph Ryan.
Now, will the candidates for the bachelor's degree please rise? By the authority vested in me by the Clemson University Board of Trustees and upon the recommendation of our faculty, I hereby confer upon you the bachelor's degree with all of the rights and privileges appertaining thereto, and as testimony thereof, I present you with a diploma from the university. Congratulations. It is now my pleasure to invite each graduate, beginning with the first row on this side, to come forward and be recognized. All others may be seated at this time.
And now, candidates in the College of Engineering, Computing and Applied Sciences. Ahmad Nidal Abunijeb. Corey Adkins. Caden Edward Akers. Connor Bradley Ambrose. Ezak Assad. Jean-Charles Atiye. Eric Michael Austin. Josh Todd Bailey. Mia Antonia Baltran. Samuel Bangert. Riley James Bartuska. Charles Arthur Baumann. Clifford Royce Belkey. Travis Nicholas Bennett Jr. Grant Alexander Benson. Isaac Matthew Perez. Evan Austin Bishop. William Howard Bishop. Andrew James Blaylock. Connor Stephen Bohannon. John Daniel Bowen. Christian Cole Brackett. Samuel Christopher Bradley. Jeffrey Ryan Branyon. Ivan Daniel Brizo Diaz. Jordan Ethan Brown. Tyler Jameson Brown. Madison Taylor Browning. Camille Laurette Bryant. Anna Kyoko Budrow. Jared Burney. Ellis James Burt. Emily Jane Bush. Justin Thomas Buturv. Nathan Thomas Kalalong. David Michael Camp. Matthew Cannavaro. Nicholas Carr Kanzler. Matthew Paul Capalbo. Lieutenant Spencer William Carlson. Samuel M. Carroll. Erica Deshay Carter. Noah Reagan Carter. Liam Kylie Cassidy. Daniel Ethan Castro Silva. David Chacon. Jackson Adam Champion. Millie Anamile Chavez Cruz. James Monroy Klein. Samuel Lewis Cobb. Thomas Kyle Cody. Caroline Grace Colcord. Wilson Daniel Collins. Luke Oren Conneff. Aaron Michael Corbin. Eric Counts. Ryan Daniel Cox. Henning Hartwell Crawford. Mark Cristino. Connor Preston Cromer. Matthew Da Rocha. Ramiro da Silva Marquez. Jeffrey Benjamin Dale. Eric Adam Donheimer. Sean Davis. Mariana Zamia Dawkins. David Paul Della Bella. Carrie Henderson Dill. Lucas Charles Doland. Destiny L. Drain. Alexander Fawcett Duncan. Jonathan Thomas Dunphy. Jordan Elder Early. Sandra Effort. Caston Daniel Elkins. Thomas Ellicott. Griffin Allen Udy. Devin Alexander Evangelista. Quinn Robert Fackrell. Hamdan Fala. Justin Nino Ferez. Cooper Lee Farrar. John Keaton Firm. Lieutenant Andrew Billing Fay. Danielle Flores. Laura Isabella Flores Lara. Dylan Ellis Florschutz. Vanessa Megan Foy. Dana Freudenberger. Connor Charles Fuller. Kathleen Dorothy Tria Fulero. Ryan Funston. Mateo Garces. Lieutenant Joseph Graydon Lee Gentry. Travis Ryan George. Andrew J. Gibbons. Samuel Stephen Giraldo Franco. Christopher Gonzalez. Keely Gosnell. Nicholas Leo Graziani. Jake William Greenlee. Hayden McGregor Greer. Gordon Grant Gregory III. Richard S. Gress. David Alexander Griffith. Charles Mills Grimsley. Michael Aiden Gunning. Jacob Bruce Hall. Caroline Catherine Hansen. Jackson Tyler Hardy. Luke Alexander Hargrove. Wilson Edward Hathaway. Anthony Duane Hay Jr. Bryce Stanley Headland. Javen Nitin Hira. Eric Christian Herman Jr. Marissa Nicole Hess. Isaac Andres Hine. Anna Marie Huey. Katerina Hunicheva. William Douglas Israel III. Natalia Caroline Jenkins. Shane Anthony Ross John. Cyrus Hunter Jones. Samuel Ryan Jordan. George Jubenville. J. Emerson Kahn. Christopher Elijah Kelly. Caleb Andrew Kern. Sanath Manish Khatri. Bridget Gavin Kilmer. Kira Rebecca Cook. John Carter Kolpacki. Andrew James Cormillo. Brady Matthew Kramer. Kevin Joseph Lacanto. James McNamee Lambert III. Danielle Evelyn Lauria. Levi Kent Leard. Alfred Santos Lee. Miles A. Lefebvre. Andrew Patrick Leonard. Alex Matthew Levin. Alex Y. Lynn. Max Everett Livesey. Joshua Stephen Lockwood. Julia Mary Lockerson. William Walker Lovin.
Nicholas Lozano. Do it again.
Dalton Douglas Brown. David Roger Little. Ashley S. Maharaj. Tyler Christopher Marr. Marco Louis Manna III. Josue Ivan Mantufar Moreno. Joseph Quinn Mahoney. Roman Antonio Marcano. Bodie Alexander Martin. James Zachary Martin. Stephen Thomas Martin. Stephen Elder Massey. Hanik Madarwala. Nikaya Simone McClurkian. John Richard McConnell. Benjamin McDonough. Brendan James McTeague. Disney Michaela Medeiros. Emilio Mendoza Reyes. Owen Merwarth. Jack Herbert Meyer. Jonathan Mickle. Aiden Vandermas Militzer. Connor Jackson Miller. Jalen Tremaine Miller. Lucas Lawrence Miller. Luke William Miller. Matthew James Miller. Lorenzo Rai Myotis Santini. Morgan Nicole Mitchell. Anderson Lansing Moffett. Matthew Kelly Morphagan. Brianna Caridad Murillo. Jacob David Morris. William Dixon Murdoch. Irtia Nazim. Matthew Broder Nelson. Joseph Christopher Newman. Chi Man Win. David Carroll Nyemchura. Trevor Stephen Norris. Clayton Joseph Novak. Brenna Logan Nunn. Jesus Olayo Overa. Connor Evan Orosh. Zachary Thomas Paget. Spicer Blake Pagan. Joseph Benjamin Page. Juan Francisco Paniagua. Arya Gaurankumar Patel. Om Samir Patel. Connor James Pennington. Isaiah Pham. Harrison Durant Pinkston. Jonathan Edward Poole. Gabriella Simone Prendergast. Braden Thomas Pritchard. Matthew S. Putman. Carol Rao. Dylan Carroll Rayner. Ryan Patrick Red. Aiden Relier Girgra. Riley Xavier Reinhardt. Joshua Williams Reiblin. Logan Thomas Richardson. Jacob Riley Roberts. Jonathan Daniel Rogers. Mitchell Rokas. Ruben Isaac Rosario. Chloe Lynn Rottinghouse. Quentin Rowley. Michael James Sasa. Peter Jefferson Schiffer. Ethan Scott Schneider. Jaheim Trayvon Scott. Ian Mark Shaver. Ethan Tyler Shepard. Jeffrey Trad Shields. Joshua Young Silva. Benjamin Underdown Simmons. Arundeep Singh. Nathaniel Slasinski. Carter Callahan Smith. Christopher Garrett Smith. Kyle Anson Smith. Neil Lee Smith. Wilkes Andrew Smith. Christopher Austin Sparks. Donald Stephen Spivak. George Curtis Sprinkle III. Dade Lawson Stanley. Benjamin Tyler Steele. Jacob Michael Stocker. Aiden William Steffler. Zachariah Dean Strange. Ian Duncan Street. Max Valerio Stuckert. James Michael Sukanik. Joshua Ryan Swanier. Maxwell Andrew Swalford. Meng Yuan Tang. Nicholas Teal. L. Sophia Thomas. Lieutenant Cooper Michael Tote. Ethan Toole. Pollock Trivedi. Emily Marie Truckee. Nicole Marie Tufts. Gunnar Stanley Valentine. Garrett Power Van Evera. John David Vandermeulen. Aaron Kambe Vanavong. Garrison John Veith. Diego Eduardo Velez. Gino Mitchell Vitelli. Adam Edward Wachter. Jackson Connor Ward. William Bradley Ware. Braden Ashley Warner. William Watkins. William Choyu Wei. John Cooper Westmoreland. Corey Allen White. Nicholas Alexander Whitman. Eric Stephen Wiley. Hagen Dane Williams. Kyasia Denise Williams. Nathaniel LaRue Willis. Addison Graves Wilson III. Jarrett Reed Wilson. Timothy Alexander Wilson. Patrick Nathan Woods. Zachary Blaine Wooten. Alexandria Zaborski. Kate Mackenzie Zetrower. David Jang. Rodman Jang. And now, candidates in the College of Science. Lily Maxine Acker. Jaden Christopher Allen. Sarah Elizabeth Allen. Haley Scott Barnhart. Julia Catherine Bertarelli. Ansel Reese Blackman. Ava Christina Blumgren. Berkeley Cannon. Lauren Mary Casson. Isabella Charity Cawley. Anna Chanavong. Rachel Cho. Abigail Holland Club. Kaylee Elizabeth Connell. Cassidy Noel Cripps. Abigail Maya DeGarity. Amelia De Leon. Summer Rose Doherty. Ava Melise Ebling. Deariana Edwards. Seth Alexander Ewing. Tori N. Bacayo Fazio. Carla Elizabeth Finkel. Catherine Gail Finkel. Audrey Elizabeth Fleming. Mary Grace Flowers. Addison Hope Fusoni. Tatum Virginia G. Parker Hampton Gilbert. Haley Beth Green. William James Greer. Samuel Albert Hagan. Harrison Alexander Hamilton. Brantley Rance Hatchell. Sean Stewart Healy. Olivia Rose Hernandez. David Allen Hinson. Noah Karsh Hinson. Caitlin Mary Hobbs. Thomas Julian Holaska. Aislinn Claire Horrell. Hannah K. Jones. Leah Constance Kotko. Damon Kakai Kenny. Gabrielle Ann Kovan. Shannon Rose Lydell. VVJ Lynn. Madison Elizabeth Litton. Aiden Woodrow Logan. Elena Desiree Manley. Maya Grace Matinchak. Harrison Mills McCready. Jack Werner McDonald. Devin Mincy. Bazmi Fatema Sohail Momin. Ava Grace Millie Kangas. Kathleen Grace Kiyoko Naughton. David Idris Nawabi. Sierra Ellen Niskanen. Timothy Ellis Page. Danielle Ashley Parnas. Grace Mary Packey. Ryan Katie Osteen. Paige McKenna Little. Emery Keegan Pate. Jordan Hunter Patterson. Abby Nicole Pierce. Thomas Walker Phillips. Jaden Poole. Ella Ray Pruitt. Julia Mandel Price. Linda Widalis Karen Ramirez. Miles Tyven Randolph. Lily Elizabeth Redmond. Kyle Matthew Riley. Sayelsi Mejia Rivera. Chloe Allison Self. Mina Wynn Sharifi. Josephina Simonson. Alexandra Irene Simpson. Katie Elizabeth Skufka. Jessica Renee Stepp. Cameron Carlisle Stetson. Kristen Tiedites. Clara Jean Thompson. Brady Elizabeth Lusk Tootin. Advika Srata Valan. William Tai Vong. Kimberly Rebecca Warren. Akalia Watson. Brooklyn Charlize Witten. Brianna Nicole Wickham. Kaylee Marie Wolniakowski. Madeline Elizabeth Woodall. Jenna Marie Zerbel.
All of you have just witnessed an incredibly special moment. And all of you who have graduated today are lucky to celebrate in this special moment with all of us. And Jenna Marie Zerbel will forever be the last graduate of Clemson University whose hand Jim Clements shook. I would now like to call forward Stuart Summers from our Alumni Association to welcome our newest alumni. Hey, Stuart.
Good evening. On behalf of the Clemson Alumni Association, let me officially welcome all of our new graduates to the Clemson alumni family. That's right. Today marks an important milestone. It's the beginning of the next phase of your lifelong relationship with Clemson. I know that when you leave here today, you will embark on new adventures in places across the country and around the globe in your new jobs, graduate schools, and service organizations. But no matter where life takes you, I ask each of you to make an effort to stay connected with Clemson. Join a local Clemson club, an alumni group. Make a gift back to Clemson through our annual giving office. And as often as you can, come home to Clemson. The Alumni Association exists to help you maintain your connection with the Clemson family through the communication, special events, and services we offer. So on behalf of more than 190,000 living alumni, I say congratulations, welcome to the family, and go Tigers.
Thank you, Stuart. Congratulations again to the class of 2025. Your graduating class represents 43 states across our great country and 27 countries across the globe. For every single one of you should be extremely proud of what you just accomplished. You just graduated from one of the best public universities in the United States of America. Congratulations. You received a high-quality education from a world-class faculty, many of whom are among the top experts in their field. Some pretty amazing things happened during your time here at Clemson. Many of you began your career here at Clemson when we opened the Samuel J. Cadden Chapel in 2022. You were here when we opened the Johnson Family Student Memorial and Reflection Garden last fall. Many of you were here when we opened the Snow Family Outdoor Fitness and Wellness Complex, and I bet a few of you have enjoyed your time there. Some of you were here when our women's lacrosse team took the field for the first time in 2023, and many of you were here for our first gymnastic meet in 2024. Some of you were also here when we won the national championship in soccer in 2023. You were here for major announcements like the groundbreaking of the Harvey S. Peeler Jr. College of Veterinary Medicine, which will serve to meet a huge need for our state and beyond. This past spring, we held a ribbon cutting and officially opened our breathtaking Neary Family Alumni and Visitor Center, and we all hope many of you will visit us there when you come back home to Clemson. I hope your Clemson experience has been everything you hoped it would be, and that we taught you a lot more than your academic subjects. I hope that we instilled in you the core values that we hold so dear, such as integrity, patriotism, excellence, and self-reliance. I hope that we challenged you and that we inspired you to think critically and to be engaged in your community and the world, and to make a positive difference every single day. And I hope that we inspired you to lead the way fiercely forward. Congratulations.
Well, thank you, Chair Wilkerson. Would you please help me thank her one more time for her leadership? Congratulations again to the class of 2025. You are an inspiration. You're an inspiration to your friends. You're an inspiration to your family and to your community. Please remember all of those who helped to support you along your journey and help those who are following behind you. The world needs you. We need you to tackle the challenges that we are facing, and I hope that you take what you learned here at this great university and use it to make the world an even better place. I personally believe in you. I believe in each and every one of you, and I believe that your impact at Clemson, in South Carolina, across the country, and across the world will be significant in your lifetime. Now, as Clemson's newest graduates, and as a symbol of your achievement, you may move your tassels to the left side of your cap. Congratulations. You walked in today as Clemson students. You will now exit this ceremony as alumni. Today, many of you will sing the alma mater for the first time as an alum. Today, your life as a Clemson graduate commences. Make us proud. Make your life matter and make a difference. May God bless you all, and go Tigers!
Will you please stand and join in the singing of the Clemson alma mater? The words will be displayed on the screen.
Where the Blue Ridge yawns its greatness, where the tigers play, here the sons of dear old Clemson reign supreme alway. Dear old Clemson, we will triumph, and with all our might, let the tigers roar, may echo over mountain heights.
Please remain standing if you're able for the recessional of the stage party. This concludes the ceremony. You may now exit the arena. Graduates are asked to exit via the tunnel. Congratulations and go Tigers!